I'm Warren Davis, and you're watching the Evercade Effect.
Hey everybody, this is Ed from the Evercade Effect. Yeah, we got some interesting Evercade news that I thought was a joke. So yeah, I had to bust out a second video this week and talk about it. There was an announcement on Discord, and yeah, maybe some of you had also gotten this email here, basically talking about how you can pre-order Super Micro Keychains. Okay. And so you can see they have like Space Invaders, Burger Time, Asteroids. They're all like the 7800 versions and NES. So they're all the console versions, right? You can tell by the by the resolution they're not all like in Tate mode. So yeah, I was like, is this a joke? Because I've said before, like how Blaze kind of put themselves in a pickle. They can't have an in between device between like the Super Pocket and the EXP. I was meaning like in between higher quality. Looks like they went like in the opposite direction. So yeah. Oh my God. So look at the price, right? Look at the price. Holy crap. And I will say that initially, if you were in the United States, you couldn't order from Funstock because when I first got the announcement, and there was another email that said from Hyper Megatech, kind of weird that this is an Evercade product. And at the time, I was like clicking on the links on my phone, and it was saying 4 not available. And so I posted to Discord, and actually kind of, they were telling me, oh, that's because they were telling me, oh, well, you can go here. The links work perfectly. I should have said I was on mobile, but I got like the typical accusatory response that I wasn't doing something right. But on mobile, I wasn't able to look at them, and they said, oh, because you're in the United States, you can't order it. There the list of retailers. It's just kind of weird being treated like just like your typical jerk off customer. Anyways, I digress. So kind of strange that if you go to their website, there's no press release, no blog post. I don't know, were they embarrassed by this? Like there's no more details, right? So I will say, look, let's take a look at Songbird. I did check Castlevania Games, and I don't know if they're going to carry them. But when I first saw this, look, $34.95. I thought it was maybe you get all of them for that price. No, you get one for $34.95. Holy crap! And did they take AAA batteries? Of course. I mean, this is like your typical like cheap like device that you see like My Arcade and all that makes. I was just kind of shocked that Evercade would kind of, or Blaze really would kind of go this low to kind of be associated with Evercade. I don't know. I don't think it says Evercade anywhere, but it says Hyper Megatech, right? It says Hyper Megatech. Okay, but you can't buy them from Hyper Megatech's website yet. You can get them from Funstock. I guess to be fair, they sell everything from both. But yeah, it's a Hyper Megatech product. Includes 3 games. And yeah, but look at that though. It's with shipping, it's going to be $40 for one of these. Like holy crap! Like the cost of what 2 older carts would be. If they were $20, I would pick one up for funsies to do a review. I think it would actually be kind of cool. Or a first look. Sorry, I can't say the word review because some people that makes them like lose their shit because they don't know the difference between a review and a first look. Anyways, so yeah, 2-inch screen. I mean, yeah, this would be kind of cool to have in your pocket. Although realistically, if I put this on my keychain, it's going to get destroyed. So you really don't want to, don't really want to do that. Yeah, the 7800 versions of of Centipede, and there's Burger Time. So okay, so it shows all 3. Wait, no. So you get Centipede, Millipede, basically, Crystal Castles, the 2600 version. Yeah, that's a bad. Maybe that's a 700. I don't know. I don't really like Crystal Castles, but this is like very similar. Whatever. So it is a 2600 version of these. So really, you're getting this for Centipede for Centipede. Are they all 2600 versions? I don't know, man. But they're definitely not arcade. Yeah, obviously, you get side pocket, whatever. You get the bad versions of all those. This one is actually the best. I didn't realize you get Yar's Revenge on here, and Asteroids is pretty dope. But yeah, and it says here collect them all bonus Gravatar and Yar's Revenge, Karate Champ and Side Pocket. Yeah, Millipede, Crystal Castles, and then Super Micro Space Invaders. That's all you get. Like that. That really blows, right? That just I don't know. Sure, how Blaze do whatever they need to survive and make money, but for that price, like forget it, right? I want to say even for one of those like little like mini like portable things only play a few games, that's expensive. Like at Five Below, you can get like that kind of like quality of those like little crappy devices for like maybe $10-15. Yeah, that's yeah. Again, it's a cash grab. It's not for, probably if you're watching this video, it's not for you. It's not for your typical audience. It's kind of fun, but yeah, that's just really expensive for what it is. That's kind of like the ongoing theme though with Blaze. Most of their products are really expensive for what they are. Evercade Alpha, VS is priced good, and I think the EXP and the VS are the only things, or maybe the EXPR. Woo! I got the wrong. Those are priced reasonably well, even though they've gone up because of the tariffs. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this device. Are you going to buy one of these for shits and giggles? I kind of want to get one just to test it, but I already know from like looking at this thing that the quality of the buttons and everything are going to be worse quality than the Super Pocket. Even though I bet you they'll claim it's the same quality, but yeah, and I didn't even see like a backlit screen. I think it's just like your typical, yeah. It just says 2-inch screen. It doesn't say that it's backlit. I don't think. Yeah, I don't think that it is. Well, it says it's a T. Well, no, okay. It's a TFT screen. So now that I'm looking at this, which of course you couldn't see here. Yeah, it's a TFT screen. So maybe, if I remember right, the original OG Evercade is a TFT screen. So maybe it's like that, where you can see it if you look at it like dead on. You're gonna get some backlit-ness and all that. But yeah, I can't wait to talk about this on the next Evercast. May have to kind of like think on it, but my initial reaction is just why nobody asked for this. Clearly, I get it. They need to do something else to make up money or whatever wise. I'm pretty sure it's a financial decision, like everything else. To me though, again, it kind of cheapens the brand. It's just kind of weird. Although in the very beginning, when Blaze did announce Hyper Megatech, I would expect one of these over an SP. I think if they did that, because they've sold like little crappy devices like this in the past, and I would have expected the same thing. Kind of interesting that it's in reverse order, but yeah, like I said, put in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Yeah, I don't think I could justify seeing myself like getting one of these, even though I would love to test it out for the channel. But yeah, anyways, thank you all for watching. Bye-bye. Thanks, Crashline, Immortal Sojourn, Amber Cummings, Joe Whitlush, Alex Groot.